Hi guys.
Welcome back to Robertson's Belly Acres.
Waka waka.
Alright, so we're back in Mama's house and we're going to get a whole bunch of the little stuff done today. It is raining outside, so we can't be outside.
We're calling for about a week worth of rain, which I'm not going to complain, we need it.
We do.
But it makes it really hard to work
the garden.
In the tiny house.
Yeah, and the garden stuff. So we're doing, right now we're on the push to get our gardening set and ready, going. We've got a lot of starts. We only have maybe 8,000 starts in there.
Yeah.
Not quite. As my kids would say, that's a hyperbole. So we have a lot of starts that need to go out into a garden. And we have some big things coming with the garden. We have
some huge announcements to be made within the next 2 to 3 weeks.
Yes, but that will probably be more on the Belly Acres kitchen. I don't know.
Yeah.
It depends. We'll see. We might do a crossover. So I'm trying to keep the gardening stuff over there, just so that way we're not interrupting the building stuff that you guys like to see.
Right.
So anyway, we've got a lot to get done. We've got the little odds and ends and work on Mama's kitchen some more. So we're going to get set up and we're going to get going. Yay.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right, you guys. As we've said before, we're still catching up. This video was shot mostly about 2 months ago, but with everything going on, we're finally getting you guys caught up with everything that's happening.
Yeah, so we were still wearing hoodies because it was still cool, man. I kind of miss it now.
I definitely miss it now. It's been 100 degrees for the last couple of days.
Oh my goodness, the rain stopped and it got so incredibly hot. So
yes.
Here I was trying to take the front off of that little drawer because we were going to try to move it up instead of having to cut it. So it was a good effort.
Right. A for effort, that's for sure.
Definitely. But things didn't work out like I thought it should, but that's okay.
But we made it happen anyway.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yep, we adapt and overcome. That's our motto.
Every time.
Is it glued or is it just... I think it's glued. I think it's glued, Mama.
Mm-hmm. They just have to cut it. Cut the bottom off of it.
Aww. Okay, I'm gonna try taking it out. Oh, it's got a little board. They put that in there. So this is all coming off, but that front is glued on. See the glue?
Mm-hmm.
Is that gonna break it apart too much?
Probably.
So we'll probably just have to cut the bottom off.
Yeah.
Take off that or take off of that?
I want to take off of this.
Yeah.
Because that's got a pretty beveled edge.
Yeah.
This is just straight.
Yeah.
Well, we tried. So it's not going to work because this is glued on and I don't want to tear it up too much.
What is this for?
So it was for the lock.
Oh.
It was in there. All right. Well, I'll put this back together and then we'll just have to take it. I wonder if we can just saw it. Like instead of, you think a skill saw? Instead of trying to sand it.
Yeah.
A quarter of an inch, because that's a lot of.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right.
And at this time, we want to thank you guys for keeping up with us and watching and showing all the love and support. You guys have had a major outpouring of love towards Mama, and words could never express how much we appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely. And thank you for your patience. I know we kind of stopped there for a little bit, but we're hoping that we can continue on a little bit more regularly. I know we've said that before too, but
Yeah.
we're getting there.
We're getting there, and we're doing what we can.
Dad used to do it. Like a, oops.
Gotta do it again.
All right, Rusty, you just got that straight little cut right there and made
Oh, I
it
tell
happen.
you, those straight cuts are the bane of my existence.
You made it happen.
Oh, I don't know how.
So this is the filing cabinet that we had bought, and we're customizing it to fit Mom's stove, her stove. So there
Yes.
were a couple of concerns and questions about this on the last video.
Yeah. People were asking, how come we don't just make a short drawer there so that way she can open and close the oven? That's the reason we cut the notch in it. Once the oven is in place, that drawer will open and close with the oven door closed. The oven door will open and close with the drawer closed. I mean, there's not going to be anything in the way to keep that from functioning the way it needs to.
Right, and then we're going to build in those cubbies, and people were concerned that the stove would get too hot for that, being right next to that cabinet.
And it's built like any other kitchen stove. It's got the outer heat shield on it. It's got the insulation on the inside. I mean, it come out of an RV, and it was built into a wooden shell cabinet just like it's going in now. So there's really no worries about that.
Right. And then the other concern was that with it resting on top of that particle board that it would sag, but it's not resting on top of the particle board. It will be resting on the countertop.
Yes, it will be directly on the countertop, which is quite heavy enough for, even if Mama put 4 pots on there, it's going to have enough support in there that we don't have to worry about it sagging or tipping or anything like that.
Right. So it's basically just trust the process, you guys. Sometimes when you are doing these building videos, especially when you repurpose and what is that called? Upcycle things like Rusty and I do. If you're watching the process, a lot of the times people kind of jump to conclusions, or they don't understand why we do with the things that we do. Sometimes we don't understand.
Sometimes we don't understand why
why we do the things that we do. But at this point, just trust the process. And here's the thing: if we do it and it doesn't work out, we're always going to go back and fix it. We're not going to leave it that way, especially for Mama. You guys, her safety and her happiness is number one priority to us.
Absolutely.
So.
And we're not going to do anything that's not functioning correctly anyway.
Right.
I mean, that's just not us. We're not those people that are going to just throw something out there and say, well, there it is, deal with it.
Right.
I mean,
And somebody had a comment about it being a secondhand stove that we found in the. Here's the thing: that's what Mom wanted. She knew the type of stove that she wanted, and we couldn't find that brand new, not the way she wanted it. And
right.
so we were lucky enough to find this one, and we're not just throwing it in there. It is going to be refurbished. It's going to be beautiful.
Yes, it's going to look very nice by the time we get it all cleaned up, painted up. Everything's going to be very nice. You're not going to know that it wasn't a brand new one when we get done with it.
Right, and understand that Mom is involved in every single decision in this house build. It's not something that we're just going, hey, we're doing this. She is involved in every single decision. And, Rusty jokes about her changing her mind. And we don't care that she changes her mind. It's just them two, you know,
That's our
bantering.
banter.
Yeah. So
If Mama wasn't picking on me or me picking on her, we'd think we were mad at each other or something. So,
right.
but I mean, that's just us. And you guys, she knows that if she doesn't like the way we're doing something, all she's got to do is say something.
And she will.
And she will, trust me.
Yes.
She has no problem telling Rachel, hey, I don't like that.
Yes.
And that's awesome because she is that comfortable. And
Yes.
Here we go.
Righty, Mommy, your cabinets are permanent now.
And
Can't move them.
can't move them
The reason you
anymore.
hurry up and you do it. Don't give her a chance to change her mind, because she might.
Are you going to just staple nail the little fur strip underneath?
I can't, no, I want to put a screw in the studs.
Okay.
That way we
For
know.
that extra support.
Right. This should never warp, but we want to make sure that we've got that support to keep it from warping.
And like you just saw, that is our banter back and forth.
Yes. So Rusty did put those supports on the top, and then he also put a support on the bottom. Why was it important to have that support on the bottom?
Because I don't want, with the weight that she's going to be putting in there, I don't ever want that to have a possibility of sagging or that bottom shelf coming loose or it's swinging away from the wall. I mean, we are in Oklahoma. There's tornadoes and earthquakes. I want to make sure everything's attached as well as can be.
Yes, and so the cool thing, this ended up looking really cool, and we wanted that pretty little detail up on the top of that, but that is actually a bookcase that we also bought when we bought that
Filing cabinet.
filing cabinet. So that just really came out really, really cute. Cuter
Yes.
than I was expecting it to. Plus it has that little shelf on the top with a board in front, so then that way it can, a guard or whatever.
Yeah, if she wants to set some pretties up there or
Mhm.
whatever, she can set up there and doesn't have to worry about it. The door getting slammed or something happening and stuff falling off of there.
Yes. So, man, it's coming together, you guys. It's really coming together. We're going to have a lot more videos for you guys, and hopefully we're going to get you guys caught up on the next couple of videos.
Yes.
Yes, that looks neat.
Doesn't that look good, Mom?
Yes,
So
it
you have
does.
your plates here,
Yeah.
and your cups here, your glasses, and then you have two big ones for bowls.
Yes. Because I got a bunch of bowls. I'm going to get rid of some of them.
Well, and then you've got that shelf paper you bought.
Yeah,
We can put down before you put the bowls in.
yeah.
It looks so good.
It does.
We just gotta paint that and this, but we need to get some wood putty first.
Yes.
Yay! It looks so cute.
It does.
All right, you guys, it's small increments, I know, just really small baby steps, but it looks so cute already.
Yes. Because how do you eat an elephant?
One bite
One
at a
bite
time.
at a time.
So anyway, we're gonna close up today because it is still raining like crazy, and we were just window shopping online. So I think we're gonna make a trip. we're gonna
Road
make
trip.
a road trip to Joplin, so we can go and check out Menards, because we don't have a Menards close to us. I mean, we're not too far from Tulsa, but there's not a Menards.
Menards is a northern
Yes.
store, kind of like a Lowe's or a Home Depot, but
Yeah, and that's the cool thing about where we live. We're, a little over an hour from Tulsa, but then we're also a little over an hour from Joplin. So
and we're about 2 hours from Wichita. So I mean, there's
so we can kind of shop around a little bit.
shop around.
We have not been able to find an affordable shower for Mom. It's kind of an odd deal because it's a smaller shower, and
We even wanted not even a small shower, but just to get a square shower.
a square shower. To get a corner shower, the most we can find, the smallest we can find is a 38 inch, and that's way too big. Anyway, it's just been this crazy thing trying to shop for a shower, but I think we're gonna go with a smaller shower because she's such a little lady anyway. And Menards looked like they had some really cool options that we haven't seen yet. We've been
Yes.
to.
We
you
have
know,
been to Lowe's, we
and
have been to Home Depot, we
over
have
and
been to Ace
over.
Hardware.
Yeah, and we just kind of keep looking at the same things. So we're gonna go to Menards and see. Maybe we get some, even if we just get some inspiration for something different.
Yes.
But, and it's a road trip. Who doesn't love a road trip on a rainy day, right?
That's right.
Mom's like, yeah. Actually, she was the one that was like, let's go.
Let's go today. All right, let's go.
Anyway, so I'm glad you guys are here for the whole thing. And I hope you guys like our videos. If you do, please hit the like button.
Subscribe if you haven't already.
You have to share with your friends.
Leave us some comments, you guys. Let us know what you think of Mama's tiny house. Like we said, it's coming along
Her tiny kitchen.
little by little, but these little bits are big steps.
Yes.
But most of all, don't forget to smash that bell and get notified of the next new video when it comes out.
Yep, until next time, you guys. God bless.
God bless.
See ya.
Bye.